I want to point out how this is not only a lie, but they are obviously satanic in their origins and the things that they are doing now, the false gods that they serve, they name their missions after. And there is no coincidence that all of these names, names like Saturn, Apollo, and Artemis, are incorporated into the Great Seal of the U.S. That's what it's based on, a new order of the ages. That's what Novus Ordo Seclorum actually means. And it's based on a poem of the Eclogues by a Latin poet, Virgil, who was basing his writings on a Cumaean prophecy. And it's a Roman prophecy. If you've never heard of that, it's just some false prophet in Rome. And this specific poem says, now has come the last age of the Cumaean prophecy. The great cycle of ages is born anew. Now returns the maid, returns the reign of Saturn. The Apollo mission. What rocket did they use to send people up there? A rocket called the Saturn rocket. And then it says, now from high heaven a new generation comes down. Sounds like the fallen. Yet do thou at that boy's birth, in whom the iron age shall begin to cease, and the golden age to arise over all the world. And they say, Holy Lucina. I looked up who that was. It's Artemis. And then it says, be gracious. Now thine own Apollo reigns. So you have Saturn, Artemis, and Apollo. That's what's mentioned in that poem that our great seal of the U.S. is based on. And so that golden age is mentioned all the time. Here's our current president speaking about it.
This is indeed the golden age of America. And nothing will stand in our way because we are Americans. The future is ours, and our golden age has just begun.
So that is Trump with the golden age and the golden dome. He's trying to build a golden dome to protect us from the threats from above, just like von Braun before he died. Someone that I think was a major whistleblower said, hey, look, they're going to try to create this fake threat with asteroids and Russians being a threat to our satellite, things that have already happened. And now we're getting the Golden Dome, having us in fear of things from above, giving us that imagination as they have, of course, with meteors and asteroids and all these different things. We know there's a firmament. These things are not going to break through.